introduction, me or you?
You both are live.
Alright.
Okay. Hello. Welcome to Luigi's Mansion No Out of Bounds Race. I'm GlitchPhD.
I'm HDlax.
And yeah, today we're going to be doing this, going fast, hopefully. And yeah, I guess if HD, if you're ready, then I guess we'll just we'll start.
Yeah, man, I'm ready. You wanna give us a countdown?
All right. So in 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, so we're doing the no out of bounds category, meaning we have to beat the game at an any percent completion without doing the out of bounds trick. So we're basically just playing the game the way it's meant to be played as fastly as possible. So you won't be seeing any glitches in this run, but you'll be seeing some optimizations as well as RNG manipulation. So it's gonna be a good run.
It's gonna be great. So there are 4 areas in the game, and currently we're in area 1. This area is mainly just about optimizing your suck-ups with the ghosts, and there's nothing really else that comes into play other than that. We don't have any instances of RNG until the next area.
Yeah, and of course, at our skill levels, RNG does matter.
Yeah, when you start getting a much better time, then it's like RNG actually matters.
So typically, after we grabbed that key, a mini-map would pop up, but by doing a series of inputs and resetting the console in the same frame as doing those inputs, we can actually disable that entirely, and that can save upwards of 10 seconds throughout the entirety of the run.
And yes, you do that before you do any before you do the run, because as you noticed, we didn't do anything like that. I did them earlier today, so of course, you know, the glitch will last until you shut your console off and turn it back on. Even if you reset the game, it'll still work.
So right here, we're getting singles on these 2 ghosts rather than just getting a double. That's because the ghosts in this game spawn in waves, and the next wave spawns after you capture the ghost on the right. You can actually get the ghost on the left at any point in time that you're clearing the room. It's just more optimal to get them at the very beginning.
That key was really interesting. I'm gonna be honest with you, this pace so far for me is not the best. But, oh well. We'll roll with it. Yeah, see, HD's already mashing. Alright. So, yeah, again, if anyone who's curious about why we're using Japanese, because I know a lot ask about why other runners use Japanese, well, mainly it's because of, it saves around 20 seconds, on text, and also there is a specific, glitch only on Japanese, where you can, skip more, text from EGAD. EGAD will call you on your Game Boy Horror whenever you catch a boo, which will be, again, in, the next area. You'll see us performing that, and, yeah, other than the, text, there's just that one text skip as far as I'm concerned.
Also, I don't know if did you do bottom left, Neville?
Yeah.
Alright, well, what I did was top left, Neville, so basically that saves like half a second rather than pulling that first portrait goes to the bottom left. We just do top left.
I love
Saves
getting
a little
top
bit of
left.
time.
Yeah. Let's start coming up to our first boss here. Boss Baby Ghost named Chauncey, and well, he wants to play with us. However, we're gonna just hit him with the ball, because, you know, we're the mean adult. And so he's upset you can tell. So he's just gonna say some things and bring us to his crib. However, it's in like in another dimension. You can see there's like a trippy background and all that. It's yeah, that's the setting for the boss fights. It's essentially, it's got something to do with the room that you are currently in, along with the background and all that. Alright, so we're gonna be doing Chauncey. We can get him as low as 2 cycles in order to complete him. What I mean by that is, so right here we're just gonna dodge these rocking horses, and we're gonna stand right here, holding out our vacuum, and at the last second, when the ball bounces, we can catch that and hit him with it, saving a bit more time. We're gonna intentionally take damage right now just to get rid of some coins. The reason
we actually let him go at around 50 HP, because if we get him below 50 HP, he'll throw an extra cycle of rocking horses, which wastes about 3 seconds. So rather than getting him as low as we can, we tend to keep him at 50 or above.
Alright, so we're going to intentionally take damage here, and this will give us invincibility frames. We're going to delay the invincibility frames by bonking on the wall, and then pulling our vacuum, going back, and then so we can catch the ball. And the reason why we had invincibility frames in order to catch the ball is because we could get hit from the ball, except, of course, with the invincibility frames, we won't do that. It'll just land in our vacuum. I was talking a bit too fast for my own good. Alright.
So I got a 548, what about you?
553. Again, not the best whatsoever. Of course, we have jokes provided by our very own Space Stuff for Charity channel in the chat. He's a very good comedian. I'm not sure how long he'll be here for. Maybe all week, maybe even longer than that. Who knows? So yeah, that was Area 1 done. We're going on to Area 2 now. And again, this is where we're first going to start to see an instance of RNG. And this can be a 10-second difference. Either you save 10 seconds or you lose it. And again, of course, it's completely random. You can't really do anything to help get that all the time. Oh, I actually have low percent. Okay, so what I mean by low percent is that after each area, the amount of money that you have will be counted up. But if you have no money whatsoever, it'll skip that counter, so it saves a few more frames. Although I saved right after I checked that, so it didn't really save much time. That's why I was trying to lose some coins.
Probably lost some time.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to lose some coins and Chauncey's, so I can have a better chance of getting low percent. If I already had the pearls from one of the portrait ghosts, it wouldn't have mattered, because it would have counted the pearls anyways. Alright, so right there we just let one of the grabber ghosts grab you, shake them off so you can get them closer to get a double. Really easy. We'll be doing that a few more times throughout the run. Just click on my live split just to make sure. Alright, so Shy Guys, we're getting them in doubles because, of course, they're right next to each other, so it's a lot faster.
Alright, my doubles were a little slow, but I got them nonetheless.
Nice. Yeah, I got them too. See, it's a lot better. That's why you do a practice run before you do the race.
And okay, I did not get early release, but then again, I never get it in the race, so...
I didn't get it either, so it's not a big deal. So,
yes.
What could have happened there is, one of us could have got this early release where the floating whirlwind is this dancing couple actually, they would have shown their hook 10 seconds earlier. However, that didn't happen for either one of us, so, you know, there's no advantage or disadvantage.
Also, I just want to point something out. I think our game feeds are swapped. So it says on stream, it's my name, but it's your gameplay.
Oh no. Oh no. They can just swap the names out and
Yeah, you might want to change
Alright, so I'm gonna get this double here. It's kind of risky. I'm pretty sure I'm the one that found this double. It's a bit faster, but it's great. Let me see. Oh yeah! They do have it swapped. Okay, so where you see HDlax, that's actually me. Vice versa. Like you said. Alright, I got 10-minute boo release. Oof. Well, actually, we're tied. What?
I got a 955.
Never mind. We're not tied. How were we tied? I was watching the stream and we were very close. But then again, delay between streams. Yeah, so hopefully someone higher up in the admins or whatever can fix this stream.
Yeah, hopefully someone fixes the names there. If anyone is listening, please change it.
Please and thank you. We very much appreciate that. So here's where more RNG takes place. The booze.
Tech skip, actually.
What?
I can go for tech skip.
Oh, I can too, actually. Holy shit. Perfect RNG tech skip life.
Nice, who's in the book page for me?
Dude, alright. So yeah, the booze. The booze can hide in certain objects throughout the room, and they can even switch. I'm having really good RNG right now. What the hell? Alright, anyways, so basically, with that tech skip, if you catch a boo, and then you catch like a cloth or something right after, you'll end up, the last thing that'll be registered in your vacuum was a cloth, so we'll skip the event of EGAD calling you, and especially for that first boo, it saves more time. I missed the war. Never mind. Okay, so another thing with the boos, you might have noticed we're not actually just like, you know, dragging them around like you would in casual play. We're actually doing an R pump strat, and that was a strat found in originally in 2012 by a YouTuber named ZennyWitch7, and then later perfected in 2013 by a Tazer named Coopery, where it was found that if you hold an L and R at the same time, and what that does is L, obviously R is for the vacuum and L is to blow out dust or whatever element you might have, and if you hold an L and R, and then after every 10 HP you suck off the boo, you let go and quickly repress R, you can keep him staying there. Every time he does this though, he'll do a double cackle, and each boo has 15 double cackles, so right off the bat, just from R pumping, you're looking at about 150 HP maximum just off of R pumping. There are some strats you can use to bring 200 HP boos down in one cycle. It's kind of difficult. Mainly it's used for break your boo one cycle, which is in area 4, so it's much later. But I won't be going for that.
Yeah, I'll probably go for that.
Yeah.
Depending on how this run turns out. Like, let's say I'm on PB pace, and I probably won't, but more than likely will go for it. Just to show it off.
You might have also noticed that sometimes we use the Game Boy Horror face away from the ghosts. What that is, it's known as a scare skip. It essentially just skips the animation of Luigi getting scared, making it just a little bit more optimal, so you don't have to wait for him to get scared in order to interact with the ghosts. Although I failed to do that there. It doesn't really take much time though, because you still have to wait. Even when the ghosts spawn right away, you can't start interacting with them right away. You have to wait until like they're good and ready, essentially. Alright, so another skip here. Gonna get the fire medallion as we're getting that boo, and then because we got the we got the boo as we're getting the fire medallion, EGAD will call us and ask to save. So what we're doing is we actually still have the fire medallion, but we just skipped a good amount of EGAD talking, and also the fact that you have to escape from the mirror room by lighting up the candles. Not only that, it also solidifies getting a really good butler, and the butler is the dude in the hallway with the candles. He has to light his candles essentially to progress, and he can be on all the way to the right side of the hallway, all the way to the left side. Obviously, we want him to be on the right side. That's more optimal. I had bad candles though, so I'm getting a not so great butler, and I also just missed the candle, so that's mid hallway.
Yeah, I did miss a candle too.
Dude, this is not good. Oh well. No way, it was just a demonstration.
Also, I wonder if they changed the names yet on the.
They did.
They did?
No wait, they didn't. Never mind. I thought they did. I looked at it. For some reason I thought that was different. Oof. Okay, so we just delayed that a little bit, although we didn't get that great of a butler cycle, so it wouldn't really matter. Okay, so there's a Mario head right there. We're gonna get this double. Then right after that, we're gonna try to get this head at the right time. I did get it though, at the right time. So what that does is skip the little cutscene where it shows you, it just hovers onto the chest, and Luigi will not be able to move for that duration of time, so just to save a little bit more time, we can skip it by getting an item just as it starts to turn to the chest. And here's where that
Bucket RNG.
Japanese only glitch comes into play, saving a bit more time on US.
Okay, it's been changed now, we're good.
Good. So we're gonna go into the mouse hole as we get the boo and skip the EGAD text. And we can do that once more on our way out. You might have also noticed there's 50 boos throughout the mansion that we released from the storage room. And we only need 40 in order to beat the game for no out of bounds.
What were the boos doing in storage?
Good question. They were just I don't know, they were memeing. It's probably something that EGAD did. Or they're just... I don't know, Nintendo.
Nintendo.
It's the best answer to everything. Okay, I just lost a little bit more time for no reason whatsoever. I was trying to really desperately go for the tech skip, and he went to butler room. Oh well.
Oof. Well, at least it wasn't hallway.
That's what you get to. That's what you get for trying to show off. Okay.
Okay, so for this portrait ghost, she can play one of two songs: the underwater theme from the original Super Mario Bros., or she can play the Super Mario Bros. 3 theme. The underwater theme is a little bit more optimal because it's the first option, and Super Mario Bros. 3 is the third option.
And also Super Mario Bros. 3, which I just got right now, the athletic theme. It actually has an extra line of text, so you lose a third of a second on that.
Yeah, it's like nothing though. Nothing to worry about.
It's not like your run's dead if you get SMB3.
Yeah.
Alright, so the boo's not in that area.
Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna get a 1904 water. Had I gotten early release, I would be ahead of PB right now.
Okay, yeah, this is not good. Practice run didn't matter. Oh. What? I never split for fire. I was like, why am I plus 4 minutes and something? Wow. Okay. GG me. Skip that split. Not that far behind. Not that bad. Alright.
Okay, so I got tablecloth RNG. Decoy was in the dishwasher. But I didn't even check it because he moved, so I knew he was in there.
1937, yeah. That's like average for me, sadly. And I'm plus 40. Oh well.
Yeah, so there's about a 32-second difference between us right now.
Which is obviously to be expected in any occasion. I'm just like wasting water. How dare I? I was just pulling that boot back just a little bit just to try to get closer to the door. Which, I don't think it really matters all that much. Like, it doesn't save too much time even if you do get it, but it's...
Full strat, you can end up like right next to the door anyway.
Yeah.
I got a slow double.
So we're gonna... Yeah. So with Spooky the dog right there, we dodged his attack twice, but then landed grab on the third time, and then immediately shook off. In doing so, it spawns that skeleton Mr. Bones faster, because normally you dodge his attack 4 times, and then he would spawn. Then doing that would just save a little bit more time.
Yeah, so the name for the skeleton ghosts in this game are skeleton ghosts, but that one that we get before we suck up a dog, his name is Mr. Bones. Big difference.
You can tell because if you're playing the US version, that's what it'll say, it'll give like the line, like it's saying, oh yeah, like if you're reading a script and it says like, oh, you know, so-and-so is gonna be saying these lines, it's essentially Mr. Bones. And I think he says something
scary one cycle.
I think he says something like, for the love of dirt, shut that dog up or something. I don't know.
Stop all that yapping or something.
Yeah. Alright, so Bogmire, yeah, second boss. Can give you a little bit of trouble, but you can get him in 1 cycle. Optimally. HD had a pretty nice Bogmire, actually. Wow.
Yeah, it was very risky. I'm shocked he didn't break off at the end there, but I got 21-22 suck up.
Okay, he broke off for me, dude. I was like, maybe there's a chance. No.
Well, knowing how my area 3s typically...
Where is this dude?
Probably make up a lot of
Oh my god, this is bad, dude. Oh well, whatever. So, yeah. You can saw there's a comparison between the good and the bad Bogmire.
Good, the bad, and the ugly.
So pretty much, if Bogmire starts pulling you, you can actually hold the opposite direction of him instead of tapping. And that will actually give you more control over him. Although I was trying to do that, and at the same time I was also trying to tap, so it was like, it was not good. Oh well, whatever.
Alright, so after the completion of each area, the hallway lights up. And one neat thing about Bogmire is, unlike Chauncey, he can be 1 cycle. Now the reason you can't 1 cycle Chauncey is area bosses run on a timer, and for some reason Chauncey's timer is shorter than that of Bogmire's. For some reason.
Yeah, so pretty much, it was theorized on how to get 1 cycle, and I think the lowest I've ever done was 8 on emulator, but supposedly the lowest ever performed was 2.
Yeah, Tass also got him down to 2. So you know if Tass can't do it, it's not possible.
Yeah.
Unless there's some, like, weird way to suck up the ghost.
Yeah, I don't know. I had this one friend who said, like, he was in this call with this other dude, and they were playing on the PAL Hidden Mansion, and they were racing. They were just racing for fun. They weren't actually speedrunners, but supposedly the dude on the other end got one cycle, and I was like, wait, what? I remember it took us, well, I was with Jared's Giants. He was over at my place, and we were testing out on PAL at like 5 in the morning, just trying to figure out what we could possibly do. We couldn't really get anywhere with that though, but I'm just like, I don't know, it's, maybe there's a possibility, but it's just, you gotta cover every little thing.
That is also a possibility.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Yeah.
Maybe he did get it, maybe he didn't. But for now, it is still not possible. RTA.
Yeah, unfortunately. Alright, so we just learned about what happened with Mario there. It sucks. But whatever, we'll get through it.
Alright, so I'm getting my third and final element right now, ice. And unlike the other elements, ice can be a very helpful element as it can freeze the boos in place so they stay still for a little while. So let's say you need to open a chest while sucking up a boo. Then you can just freeze the boo and open the chest. It's pretty cool.
What am I doing?
Alright, I got left side for
Nice.
T-room.
Or not nice, actually.
Yeah, not nice.
I was like, dude, nice. It took me a second to process that.
Luckily, I knew where the decoy was, so I didn't waste that much time.
Okay, I can go for tech skip here in the tea room. That's a bit of a interesting setup you can get sometimes. Where you can pull off, or
Ooh, okay.
pull the
I
cloth
accidentally
off.
just kicked the yarn ball across the room and it despawned.
Oh,
So I have to reset this room.
oof. Rip. I think he's over on the left. He's not on the left, okay. Okay, maybe help.
I missed again.
Dude, no.
What is happening? I never fail this many times.
Now's my chance to catch up.
I told you you would catch up.
Dude, no! I had it right there and I was locked in the other tablecloth. What? Okay, yeah, now I get it. Thanks. Thank you, tablecloth. You're very helpful.
I
What
did
the
get
hell?
your RNG. Oh, this
That
was
was
so helpful.
garbage, dude. Oh well. Okay, yeah. Why can't the ghost go to IHOP? Oh no. Why? Dare I ask? It's fucking dead.
Alright, so I just wasted probably 25 seconds trying to get those yarn balls.
These are some top quality jokes in the chat right now. Yeah, this is... I'm just like playing on autopilot, right? Autopilot. Autopull. Dude, he switched! No! Dude, what? Oh god, I just got... Yes, okay.
Alright, so
Amazing.
now we have to perform a satanic ritual to spawn these ghosts.
Because
You do
again...
not- Please close your eyes. This is very scary.
Because again, Nintendo of Japan, they, yeah, they cover everything in this game.
Yeah, you even blow up the moon.
Spoiler alert. And I'm probably gonna blow up the moon like second try. Knowing my rate. Recently doing games fast. Not so fast, whatever. Yeah, this is actually one of the... Okay, I don't mean to be that one guy, but I'm just saying it's probably one of the worst bases I've been on recently.
Oh, the boo just switched on me. Wow.
Dude. I promise I don't suck this much. Normally. Oh well.
Yeah, I'm like plus 30. Maybe wondering how I lost this much time in a 3-minute segment. The truth is, this is probably the hardest segment in the game.
Yeah. Okay, so I was trying to go for a triple right there, which saves like half a second, but I didn't get it. I just got double and single.
Okay, I got moonshot first try.
Pretty good. Blue RNG is trying to help me out.
2908 moonshot hit. So we blow up half the moon, and sitting in the Earth's core is, or moon's core rather. Oof. Sitting in the moon's core
Got that
is
first try. Wow. Sorry. We get the star. That's probably also something that should be mentioned. I'm pretty sure I didn't explain this. The fact that there are items that we collect, like Mario's hat and the letter, and now the star. So essentially there are 5 of Mario's items. And 3 of them we already got, obviously. Now we just have to get the shoe and the glove. And this will help us with a portrait ghost that's coming up in about 5 minutes, maybe. Maybe less than that. 4 or 5 minutes. Depending on who you're watching.
Yeah, we're fixing to have to do some backtracking, so we have to go back to Area 1, do some cleanup there, because what we got from Nana's room is a key to the twins' room, which was initially locked back in Area 1. So we have that key, and now we can go get it. So it's just more convenient to get all the booze from the rooms that we've already been in then.
Okay. I got spawn right behind the chest. Hold on.
So after you collect 15 blues, the text that EGAD gives you, it's completely random. The length of this text can range from 1 second to 7 seconds. So obviously we're hoping we don't get the worst text, because that loses us a substantial amount of time, and there's nothing we can do about it. Okay, I got second and third twin boxes. It's pretty good RNG. Not best, not worst. Alright, so a neat reference to these twins. As you saw, one of them was in a car and one of them was in a plane. These twins' names are Henry and Orville. So they're named after Henry Ford, who invented the Ford automobile, and Orville Wright, who helped invent the airplane.
Yeah, that's for the US localization though. If you're playing in Japanese, there is, I actually went through Google Translate, and even though that's not the most reliable place, the translation for names, I think it's a lot better. It's definitely pretty accurate, because I translated it, and apparently they're named Wong and Ted. I wasn't really sure what to make of it, so I went and did some searching, and supposedly the only thing I found was there was this guy named Ted Wong, who was like a teacher for Bruce Lee, for like martial arts and such.
Yeah.
So I don't know, I guess that's like their localization thing. And of course, you know, US, they're just like, dude, what What the hell is that? Obviously, we have to like
You
this
know,
one.
that does not tie to a plane or a vehicle. In any way.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there's something else. So who knows?
Alright, so now that we're finished with the Area 1 hallway, we now have all 5 of Mario's items, so we are taking them to the Fortune Teller, where this is the place where you get carpal tunnel, because we just have to mash for a minute 30 straight.
There are little breaks you can take in between where like the next text box doesn't actually show up right away, so you can like have a tiny break, but it's very tiny.
Yep.
My arms usually start hurting around anywhere from the like either the 4th or 5th text box. That's when it starts really hurting.
Yeah, that's when I started feeling it as well.
It also depends if you're doing this like all day, then it's like yeah, you can definitely probably end up injuring yourself maybe. I don't know. I honestly don't even know how Skazi does it. Skazi being a streamer who likes to do Luigi's Mansion for like sometimes for 12 or even like 12 hours or even like a full day. I'm just like, dude, how?
Typically when Skazi streams, he goes for about 20 hours at a time.
Yeah, it's insane. I'd be dead. Both mentally and physically. So this is where a good portion of the time save actually comes from on Japanese, as opposed to the US version.
35-54 suck up for me.
Oof. I might be coming close to being done. No, I have another tech. Damn, I have another item. Oh well. I wasn't keeping track of how many items I had.
Alright, so Area 3 is coming to a close now. So we just have to go to the attic, but on the way we will stop to get ice because we need ice for the elemental ghost that we will be encountering in the safari room. This is our first encounter with these elemental ghosts. So basically, if you have the opposite element of whatever their like shield is made of, so let's say there's a water ghost, you need ice to counter it and break the shield. And for a fire ghost, you would need water.
Yeah. Because you've actually, I don't mean to correct you. However, I think it's like the third time actually, considering the fact that we get the elemental ghosts in treasure room, and then there's the one in the fridge in the kitchen.
Right. I forgot about them.
Yeah.
Okay, I know what I got that mixed up because this is the first time we encounter the toilet room. That's what I got it mixed up with.
Yeah. I don't think I've done that before. I went to go into the tea room to get the ice. I pulled out in the I actually went to the hallway just before I actually got the ice. Like, dude. And I run into Dora the Exploder.
Oof.
And Dora the Exploder is a nickname I'm pretty sure is initially coined by a runner named Death Johnson, who sadly doesn't seem to like really run this game anymore.
Yeah.
But
Bring justice to Death Johnson. Bring him back. I miss you, bro.
well, it's probably because he's Death Johnson. Now, if he came back, he'd probably change his name to Alive Johnson. I'm very sorry for that. That was terrible. That should never be said. Please do not follow me on Twitch. Thank you. Now, if I did something like that in HDQ, there would be hella ha-has and all that in the chat.
But yeah, so this is the Area 3 boss, Bogmire. So they're basically 15 boosts comprised into one big boost, so we just have to pop them and then suck them up with the ice.
So I'm looking to get about, with a one cycle, 40-18. Oof. Oof. This is... Oof. Alright.
Okay, I got a very good one. Oh god, voice crack. Got a very good one cycle. I got a 39-18 suck up.
Nice, nice. Or maybe not so nice. Because I remember...
Yeah, it would have been nice if I didn't lose 30 seconds on Moonshot.
Yeah.
But hey, what can you do?
Luigi's Mansion. You can never hope for anything good all the time. Actually, my ice spawn isn't actually too bad.
Then we also, neither of us got early release, so.
Yeah, that's another 10 seconds we could have saved, but did not. I would actually say that we lost that 10 seconds, however, we didn't gain it.
Yeah, but I mean, if we're comparing against our PBs, then we technically lost it.
Yeah. Okay, that wasn't the worst of losses. 40-15.
Yes, there's like a minute difference right now. Let's just see if Grimly makes me wait a minute so you can catch up.
About to pull out the Breaker Boo one cycle, get that first, my first time ever.
Oh,
I might actually go for it.
Yeah, I'm definitely going for it.
I was saying, like, how sick would that be, doing that first time ever and having it in a race on a stream?
Yeah, Glitch and I... Wait. Oh, I gotta go do Blackout. I was thinking I was doing Grimly right now.
Oh no! Oh.
I saw the lit room and I was like, wait.
It's not like we're going for PB, this is just a demonstration.
But, yeah, anyways. Yeah, we did a couple of practice races yesterday. I got Breaker to one cycle in one of them. So, I can get it like 50% of the time. So here's hoping that I can show it off in this marathon run.
Let's go.
But yeah, I was going upstairs and I was like, wait a minute, this is a very good time. And then I realized that the parlor was lit and I'm like, wait, I actually got the
Yeah.
blacked out.
Yeah, that sucks, man. I say that sucks and here I am laughing about it, wow. Cool
Mixed
runner.
emotions.
I know. Alright.
I don't know how much time that wasted, but it was probably like 10 seconds.
Now's my chance. Bug champ. What's the best ghost meme? That's a good question. Wait.
Ceiling surprises. Maybe. I don't know.
Yep. Alright.
Nice.
Ooh, loss is get it, cause it sucks.
Alright, so this is Grimly. Just like the floating Rolindas, whenever he shows his heart is random, but unlike the Rolindas, he can show his heart anywhere from instantly to about 50 seconds. But the Rolindas are guaranteed to show theirs within 10 seconds.
Okay. I missed the mirror first try. Oh. That second try mirror warp.
My Grimly was like 3 seconds. Wasn't that bad.
Alright, let's see. Can I break the longest ever world record for Grimly? At this point, I wouldn't even care.
Alright, I'm fixing to go for Breaker Boost, so I'm gonna hop into focus mode.
Fixing Craig Evan.
And before I don't even get a charge.
Okay, that wasn't that bad actually. It was like pretty much like what you had, I think.
Alright, here we go.
Got the first try mirror warp in the wardrobe room pod champ after one. This is amazing. I think the practice run that I did before this, I got it, like, I kept missing it. After like 4 times I got it.
Okay, I got Breaker Boo.
Woo! Let's go! Let's go, I'm gonna go for it for the meme.
Spawn, please. This guy is probably gonna despawn. He did not. Okay, good. Sloppy cellar double, but I got
Yeah.
another one.
So he didn't even try to attack me. He was just in the corner, and yeah, I just let go because I'm like, no, I'm not doing this.
Ooh, I actually got good cellar RNG. That's a first. Yeah, so that Breaker Boo 1 cycle it's very difficult. So you can only deal 15 cackles off of a brew before it leaves the room. So you kind of have to manage that pretty well, since you were pumping every 10 HP. That would be 20 cackles.
I just check to see if he's in the room. He's not in the room. Rip. Oh.
So I got a charge, and I started pumping rather than every 10 HP. I just did like every 11 or 12 HP. So I was able to get that 1 cycle pretty well. But it's actually a lot more difficult than it looks. And that saves about 10 seconds over getting Vanguard Boo, which has 300 HP and has to be 2 cycled. Did you check Breaker?
Yeah, he wasn't in there.
Oof.
Because I let him go at like 160 because he kept double cackling in the corner. I'm like, dude, what's going on here?
Alright, so I am fixing to fight the toy soldiers just like the twins. But rather than 2, there's 3 of them. And they have these pump guns that they can shoot you with. So how we get them to show their heart is we just suck off their clockwork keys and they'll become vulnerable.
The Western poster. Okay.
Okay, so my times are going to be a little inaccurate from glitches, considering I have 1 extra boo. So I'm guessing you're gonna clear pipe room to get that boo real quick.
I wasn't even thinking of that, but like, yeah, I could do that. I was honestly just thinking like, whenever I do that, I normally just go for a Vanguard build, but that makes more sense. Also, I got the toy soldier double.
Nice.
Orgasm.
I had a pretty weird rooftop, but I got through it okay.
Okay, well, I just got burned like that. I just, no. Yeah, that was a bit slower than what I wanted for the rooftop, but I still got it. So it's fine. Okay, I just was running into the chest. Not sure why.
Okay, so this is the armory room. It's the laggiest room in the entire match, and considering there's just all this stuff, there's these chests and there's these suits of armor. And on top of that, we have 150 HP boo that we need to one cycle, so our pumps need to be spot on, and we're hoping that we don't drop it.
Yeah, you need to heavily adapt to the lag. Like,
Okay,
it's not like it'll be 2 frames per second, but it's what it'll feel like anyways.
Oof.
I'm going for this quad in the armor room. Nice, got it. I love going for that because like it's so rewarding. That's what it feels like anyways. I think Blue Hits actually said that wasn't even like the fastest way to do it, but I'm like, you know what? I'm doing it anyways. Blue Hits being the world record holder of this game for no out of bounds.
Yeah, I got very bad RNG in the armory, so I don't know if this is gonna 57. Maybe it still can.
Okay. 1 cycle. Oh wait, I gotta suck off the cloth. I forgot about that, dude. Just as soon as I got the boo, I was ready for that's lost a bit more time than I could have.
Did you pull it off or did you save warp?
No, I was about to save warp, but I'm like, wait, no. Caught myself, but I was on the other side of the room, so it's kind of like, loses a bit more time. Okay, so with all that considering, we're going to clear the pipe room. You'll see HD not doing that.
Yep, so since I don't need to get a boo in this room, I'm just gonna ignore the ghosts, get the chest, and be on my way.
I got double. That's what I used to get back then. So like, with the old rel for this game, this was actually mandatory to clear the room so you can get the pipe room boo, which is 300 HP. Also, that icicle is just standing right there. Okay, I'm gonna let him escape. So that little icicle where it can just stay there, that's an interesting little glitch, and he just went right out the door. No, it's the pipe room boo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Saved it. And you won't actually get damaged by that.
Okay, so the boo just switched, so I'm gonna go back up here. Oh, he's in here.
Oh, dude, what? I was trying to get the key, but then I accidentally vacuumed on the boo. Oh, okay, that's not what I wanted to do. That's slow. No. Okay, please. Please go back in the pipe room. Thank you. See? Fight that gentleman. Alright. Dude, this is so bad. I'm sorry for sounding so salty. It's just like, dude. My problem is I haven't done like an actual grind session on stream. Or a grind session in general. I've only like played every now and then. For events like this.
Yeah. Also, yeah, I see the ice glitch on stream.
No. No. Dude. Normally I would do better than this, but again, not having consistently played it very bit. It's just I'm just throwing it right now, dude. Okay, so he's right there. So the boo in Weston's room here, the cold storage room actually. It can be hard because everything's, you know, covered in ice, even the floor. So it makes like the walking weirder. And yeah, that's a 2 cycle from this boo because he was too high up at the first cycle.
And I am just now starting the Vanguard fight, so
oof.
This portrait ghost is very unique as he created all of the normal ghosts that we have been seeing around the mansion. And in his afterlife, he was able to bring life to his art, literally. So whatever he paints, he can just bring to life. So now he's gonna throw each of his creations at us. We have to fight 3 of them per wave. It looks like I'm having a pretty good fight so far.
So it's essentially an old French Bob Ross. So we have to fight. Yeah. I know. I'm funny. Thank you. I'll be here for the next 5 minutes. Okay. I'm hoping this will at least sub 1.
I think I can barely 59. I'm pretty sure that the timer on
Really?
stream is not accurate.
Oof.
But I do have my accurate splits open on live splits. So
Yeah.
I can say what time I get.
Well, yeah, actually you're right. Okay, rip sub 1. No. Dude. Okay. Well, we showed you how to play the game.
Maybe
Night.
I can't 57. It's gonna be very close.
Now you just gotta do that, except not make these rips like that was seen on stream. Mainly from me.
Alright.
So triples in Vanguard because it's the fastest. Fastest. Oh no, dude! I was hoping I could maybe get those ghosts, those blue toilets before that. Okay, so that was gonna be triple, but then double, and then dude slammed,
Yeah.
so we lost more time.
7, damn. It's gonna be like a 5801 or something. Wait. Oh my god, this can be a fucking... Didn't mean to curse, sorry. This can be like a 57, 59.
I think they said it's alright to do that as long as you don't do it excessively.
Yeah.
This isn't GDQ where it's strictly banned.
Alright, so I can get a 57, 51. Maybe it'll be a 58 if I go fast enough.
Oh, oof. Best possible time, 1 hour, 12 seconds. I would have taken my practice run on this instead of what I get right now. Why am I getting the boo? I forgot. I don't have to get Vanguard boo because I already got the... Okay.
It's not your best run.
Yeah, not my finest hour, but... Oh well.
Alright, so I don't know if we're gonna run, I don't know if we're running on like 2 timers or what, or if you'll put the final time when I get done, but I'll say time anyways.
They might just end time once I'm done because, like, you know, I'll finish last, so they gotta have a timer still. Okay. Got scared by the purple bomber.
Okay, I got him down to 250 exact.
I was like, wait, this can still 59? Oh yeah, that's right, because I got the one boo there. So it's gonna be a gold on my splits, however, that'll be inaccurate.
I just skipped all of my area 4 splits since I got breaker boo.
So I can get a 59-49 with 2 cycles. So at least I'm getting a sub 1, hopefully. Unless if I like 270 first cycle or something.
Alright, 57, 59 for me.
GG. Yeah. that was like a 58-20 or 58-21 on the restream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna try to do what HD just did. Get 2 cycle King Boo, because that's the fastest. So hit his head with the ball. We stood behind that column there, so that we could actually throw the ball, spike balls right away as soon as he finished his flame. Get him down to around like 330 and then start pumping. We got 239 first cycle, so that's pretty good. We can definitely get 2 cycle. It's pretty. Seems like it's in the bag right now. He was going high. Never mind. It might not be in the bag anymore. Oh, 7. No.
I got
Not even a sub 1.
57.59.
Not even a sub 1. Oof. Okay. Yeah. I promise to everyone watching the stream that I'm much better normally than I am right now. This is just me on my off day, which recently has been all, like, this past week has been my off day. One hour 20 seconds, yeah. Okay. I can't believe that. Alright, yeah. But, hey. Speed, fast.
Was not your best showing, but we
but
had fun nonetheless. It was fun to show this off.
We can, yeah, so now we, beat Bowser, we beat the game. We're saving Mario right now, as a matter of fact. So, yeah, that was Luigi's Mansion No Out of Bounds. Let's see. Coming up next, we have Time Splitters, by Realm. All levels easy on the PS2. Gonna be fun. Yeah.
Okay, so 57:59, 1 hour 20 were the final times.
Yes. Alright, so GG. And yeah. Quick shout out to the Luigi's Mansion community. Everyone's cool. Blue Hits current world record holder. Snap32, he's world record holder for 100%. Yeah, it's kind of insane. You know, everyone else in the community.
Feel free to join the LM Discord. You can find a link on speedrun.com.
Yeah.
This game interests you. You want to learn it. Someone would be down to help you. And I also have a tutorial on my YouTube. HD speedruns. It's a very easy game to get into. Very beginner friendly. But if you want to get competitive, then it actually begins to get difficult. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. You got anything else?
Other than that, this game's cool, except RNG can throw you for a loop sometimes, but if you don't have like a 57 or whatever, then you're fine. You don't have to worry about it that much. And yeah, so maybe run the game, I don't know. But thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll be going up again with Time Splitters by Realm. And yeah, thank you for watching.
Take care, guys.